old people. Got nothing against old people, but oh boy. Oh yeah, you can't go live, right?
I'm sorry. Last night you had it on and I ignored it. I was in the shower, so I'm so sorry, but I am voting for Kamala Harris.
Hey, thank you for coming in, Sarah. You're all good. Let's get up our next guest. Again, if you are voting for Donald Trump, join the guest request. There's no good way to drink this mug. Do you guys see this? Like when you drink the mug, it like pokes you in the eyes, but it's just so darn cute. Hi, Armani. How you doing?
What's up, man?
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
Of course.
All right, tell me more about that.
He's actually gonna get arrested.
Oh, so you're just another nasty misogynist too. Okay. Well, I'll show you the door.
Are you gonna be like that guy? And I sit here and I look at the statistics and what is.
Instead of stating the facts, because they know this, and that's why
They get all festive.
But I feel like
See her 60-minute interview, but I'm not.
If the wealth flow is getting smaller than the cash flow,
Anybody else want to join? You can request.
To rob out Descendants, not true. I'm looking at it right now, and national debt is the worst it was in 2023.
I don't know if this dude's joining. Okay. Alright, this dude. Yo.
Hello?
Yeah, what are you saying, man?
Oh, I was saying that Trump deficit spent like way worse in a better economy.
Talking about the inflation or talking about debt.
Yeah, debt. Yeah, specifically. Which is deficit spending.
Very good. So in 2016, the national debt, so the year Trump was elected was 19 trillion. It was a crazy number, but it's actually not very shocking for countries. And when he left office in 2020, it was 26 trillion. Yeah, $7 trillion increase. Then you go to 2020, it's 26 million when he leaves office. And it's 33 million. It's 33 million currently, and we still don't have the numbers for 2024 because you gotta wait for the year to end. So from 2016 to 2020, and 2020 is an outlier because we had to spend the debt was gonna get bad because we had to ask other countries for money during COVID. So honestly, if you just take 2016 and 2019, it was $4 trillion, and if you take 2020 to 2023, it's $7 trillion. And we still don't have the graph for 2024, so it's incomplete. It's incomplete. But
What's your account for like the COVID and Biden's administration then, since you're sort of cutting it out of Trump's? Are you gonna cut half of Biden?
Yeah, we can do that. So 2016 to 2017 was a 1 trillion increase. 2017 to 2018 was also a 1 trillion increase. And then 2018 to 2019 was another 1 trillion increase. But then when you came to 2020, it was a $4 trillion increase. So I mean, if we were to take the averages for all 3 years, and then if we magically didn't have COVID, you would assume that it would also just be a $1 trillion increase.
My citations though show me 8.4 trillion for Trump and 4.3 trillion for Biden as a. Look at the date. I'm looking through my studies.
I use Investopedia for mine.
I think this is just a tax foundation. But yeah, I was gonna say a lot of the deficit spending under Trump before COVID was even frustrating because it was in a booming economy. He had like great projections coming out of Obama's presidency. I would say it's like his $1.9 trillion tax cuts did not take effect until January of 2018, a year after he took office. But by that time, unemployment had dropped already to record numbers. Household incomes had increased by record numbers, and 2.3 million new jobs had already been created.
So are you saying that Trump was handed a good economy? Is that the argument you're trying to make?
Yeah, I'm saying like the deficit spending in that situation doesn't really sound reasonable to me at all. I understand the deficit spending in COVID, likely with energy costs. All right, what he had a whole thing with OPEC, and cutting the supply to sort of help oil companies here, but that sort of led to the energy crisis. I don't have that study with me though, or the report. Actually,
I know what you're talking about. I know OPEC is bad.
The vulgus can.
Support deal.
Well, gas isn't a negative. They were having to pay people to store their oil, and that's why the prices were so low. But I think $1.80 gas is something that should sort of terrify people, because that it's going to bounce back so far. I don't see where people are paying your gas is $1.80, but the gas companies have to pay for this supply so bad. If all the reports are public on it too. Saudi Arabia is having issues with Russia because Russia can cut supply as much as Saudi Arabia. On that, Biden got mandated. Had this question.
Well, one thing people, I'm glad you understand that. One thing people don't understand about gas prices is that the OPEC, the people that sell it, you know, those Saudi Arabian kings and their oil money, oil is not something that is finite. It is so bountiful that they have a problem. They have to control the rate at which they exchange it for the price. So I understand what you're saying, and that's why it's even more important for our country to start putting more effort into our oil and into our own mining, whether you like it or not, into fracking.
You will find me.
Countries that can just change the price of oil whenever they decide it's going to
Yeah, that's not a partisan issue. We all think that.
Well, that's not true. If I had a different call, there's something right now.
I'm talking about like energy, just being energy independent.
Energy independent, that's what I'm saying. We're not that. We're far from that.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a way to.
Yo, what's good, Michaela?
Trying to get to a key at least. Trying to go solar and electric is not going to help that. We're not there yet. What we need to do is actually have, because projections show that the United States has more oil than a lot of the Middle East, but we don't mine it, we don't crack it. We have too many like regulations and rules around it. Democratic policy.
That's something that I can't necessarily speak on that with as much confidence. I still have like 100 pages to read of this first OPEC report, but I don't know if what you're saying is like absolutely.
Entering stealth state.
It's reasonable. It's still going on. Here, I'm looking at.
Loading.
And just came off of a pandemic where we had record, like, what do they call it, such unprecedented issues with the supply demand. I can understand why all companies wouldn't want to, especially because there were like rising cases around like 2023 still and stuff like that. So I get it. You know,
That is
and then you've got stock buyback, so.
But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to protest against the things that it does, and protest in an organized way, and use my right to free speech, my right to protest, if it's legal or not. Some of us are ready to go to the gulag. I'm 71, I've lived in the gulag, my kids are going with.
Unseen.
I will die on that hill. I don't want fast. I'm sorry if I don't come up. I'm alive. TikTok shop.
Yeah, I'm still gonna stick with that. I don't like it. That's the truth, but I'm just really hoping at this point that Kamala actually makes it into office, because that is really like the job that she's doing. You're
Yeah.
for 4 years.
Yeah, I can't control the ads, like the beginning ad. I have my ads turned off.
He's going to
So
try to do something.
I just don't play ads for some reason. I'm sorry, today is probably going to be a political day because
Are you saying?
my TikTok is full of politics.
About
I'm just. Yeah, I'm
When she asked you if you're going to accept the election, regardless,
Activating stealth.
I hesitated simply because, to be honest, I want to accept that people in this country would vote for that man, although they are at that race. And I want to believe better of people in this country in all things.
Okay. As long as to me.
Unseen.
Tap the screen, like the live. Everybody show your love and share the live with your left-leaning friends, with your right-leaning friends, and with your reasonable friends, please. Discuss what's going on. This is not a debate panel, and this is not remedial politics. This is remedial. From the news or politics, please do not request a follow-up. You will not get very far. If all you have to say is Trump 2024, please move on. And please gift your panelists.
And the way I know that Kamala is going to win is because these people are already saying and they're already saying that Democrats are planning to steal the election. They're already planning to cheat. They're preparing themselves to not accept it. You know?
Right.
So this is how I know Kamala's going to win.
And thank you, I appreciate that. Can I have you and Sawdog please go ahead and mute Tyler? We have 9 people in the queue.
I see it.
And I appreciate you, Floyd, and you, Sawdog. Thank you very much. D,
Activating stealth.
threats, please. Again, the rules in the speaking each other when you come up on the panel. When you come up on the panel, come up on mute. Thank you very much. Okay, I don't know who this is. Okay, looks like they're having trouble connecting. They can re-request. Oh, infamous information. Thank you. I'm not playing today. And here's the spam.
You won't find me.
I'm on mute. Going once. Going twice. Cedric, can I have your age and Cedric, can I have your age and you were supporting this November?
Okay, my age is 53 and I'm already supporting you.
Thank you. And will you accept the results of the election no matter who wins?
Of course I will.
Okay. Happy to hear that. If you are an op in queue, please put a red heart by your name. I don't like to have no chamber.
Activating stealth.
I don't understand what you're asking me.
Shields are down.
Okay, so I guess the answer to your question is last resort. Get to
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get back in the play. That's the line I was going.
Tell me something. How many Hopkins killers did Kamala get to Billy Brown?
Enough to get to the top.
You tell me. You tell me. You seem to know their relationship so well. You tell me. You know their relationship so well.
Trump seems like more of an expert by the way he's performing on that microphone the other day.
Right. Sure, that was just.
You won't find me.
I might do that.
Come on, man.
You are in
I know.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Hope you're not one of these people.
You too?
Man, you're American, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry. He's just trying to trigger you. He's trying to trigger you.
Not gaslighting anyone. Maybe I am.
Just trigger me.
Oh boy, I can feel they get ready to get your ass. They get ready to send you up out of here with 5 or 6 of them up.
Let me say. Okay, so I am a Trump supporter. I was
Entering stealth state.
but one thing I think is absolutely disgusting is how I've heard people talk to each other from both sides. You know, both sides. Like, why are we
I let my guard down.
But disappointed man who walked that is, I don't understand.
Have a blessed day.
Right, and I respect that. But my question as a woman is what happens if you
get pregnant, and you think
Vincent, shut up. Like, no one cares.
Vincent, I don't really like it. I go off of like actual voting data, like how things are going. I don't really care about the
Eat that people have. They just say it, right?
I wish I was.
You won't find me.
I'm on live right now. Give me a second. What were you saying about the forum?
I just don't want people coming in now.
You know what I'm saying? Sitting here saying, oh, Kamala wants to kill babies and I mean, kid, sorry. Kamala on the live, and, you know, oh, Trump is don't make an argument. The only thing that matters at this point is what's best for our country. Who's going to do?
Why do you think a person that incited an insurrection after 2020 election is your candidate?
Okay, so I was at the rally. So I actually have some skin in that game, and I did
Yo.
listen to at the rally.
I have.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
This many, so about 10, 11.
Did he say that brought you to the rally?
So it wasn't even
Right? Really want to hear him.
right. So it wasn't even Donald Trump necessarily that brought me there. It was just all of the chatter on the internet with everyone inviting everyone and sending invitations to come out there and most.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Y'all got South one from Ohio. He's really
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
I'm a veteran. Did you raise your right hand?
The Vulgus can't see me.
Hold on, y'all.
Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
All the ladies picked up your slack.
Can I show
Yeah, that's exactly it. They want us to react. We're not. Let them spew their idiocracy, and let's just remember that I have all this recorded because TikTok is cool like that. PA for Harris, abso-fucking-lutely.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Wonder if they gonna let me join.
Trump doesn't care about you, but that's okay. You can your money and pledging your loyalty to him.
their uniforms.
Who the fuck knows?
It's not the Packers. Yeah, it's like a olive drab green with yellow stripe running down.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Hold on.
First gift you got was a gem gun.
Oh, thank you.
I told you I was gonna get you.
I appreciate. Oh.
I want to get on this live, but I think they all Trump support. I mean, Kamala supporters.
Is that?
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Next Monday, charge the battery and without bond.
Yeah.
Not
I just want to ask people about the terrorists.
hurting a woman and a
child. Yeah. That's who they simp to.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Disgusting person.
That's
Well, you're
old.
simping
That's
for
the response. That's old.
Is that a new one?
Oh, it's old, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
You're supporting someone that did that, so you want to be a part of that crowd. You go kick rocks.
Yeah.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Yeah.
I.
If you surround yourself with that rhetoric and people who do that, doesn't matter when they do it, you can go kick rocks.
Hey, G8, dude. They've gone through her background with a fine-tooth comb. There's nothing. Keep that energy.
But that sounds like your argument, though.
I'm leaving.
No. Well, okay, so you want to
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
And those type of people are not in a full
Under Biden, I will not be doing it.
So you didn't offer them health care.
That's just the way it works.
You're a shitty employee. You're a shitty employer.
Says you.
And not giving
Got
them
it. Another opinion.
If you don't provide health care for your staff,
Yo, can y'all hear me?
you're shirking your responsibility to provide health care for your staff.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
My caregivers say otherwise. My caregivers will say you big this. Why are you yes? The tax credit that he's going to be offering to the friends and family members that provide caregiver services. That mainly just that. No, that's not.
The Vulgus can't see
I
me.
tried though, but yeah.
Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
I have a question. Big Dusty, so you're voting for Trump. What's your? I mean, you don't have to tell me a price or anything, but are you minimum wage?
What do you mean? Minimum wage?
Just like your income?
No, he's
My
got
income is minimum wage.
Yeah, I'm asking.
I actually own a home health agency along with an assisted living facility.
So
The
you're
Vulgus
making
can't see
more than
me.
400,000?
Why?
I would assume.
Because I exist in their
There we go
blind
with taxes.
spot.
Okay, yeah. No.
You're,
No, I'm not.
you're not.
I'm calling
There you
cap on this whole situation.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean,
Cap on it.
he has no reason to lie. I don't think anybody would.
No reason to lie.
I don't think anybody would lie about not making 400,000.
Go ahead, because I after that comment, I gotta ignore her now.
Yeah, I don't
The
think anybody would
Vulgus
lie about
can't
not,
see
about
me.
being poor. I don't think.
Because
think-
I exist in their blind spot.
I'm not voting for Trump. But, like, here's the thing. So, I know a lot of things that Donald Trump did, and that's why I'm not voting for Donald Trump. I'm voting against Donald Trump in this election. I don't really know. Like, Kamala hasn't proven herself. She's a vice president. You know, she's never served as president. So,
One hell of a risk here.
The
taking there.
Vulgus
Okay.
can't see
I feel
me.
like there's more risk.
Why? Because I exist in their blind
Like,
spot.
he's not allowed to run charity. And he said that he was going to stop the Israel-Palestine conflict, and that obviously didn't happen. He said he was going to build a wall on the southern border and that Mexico was going to pay for it, and that didn't happen. I just
Did you see the trade deal that he had between Mexico? I'm pretty sure we got over on that trade deal. So essentially, they didn't pay for the wall, but we got over on that trade deal.
But the very first bill that was signed was Biden and Harris. They flipped over the catch and hold in Mexico policy.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about Biden and Harris right now. I'm talking about Donald Trump.
Clearly. So we're just gonna regurgitate what we hear on CNN News.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Big Destiny is too much in his feelings.
Oh, says the emotional supporter. Got it.
Like he doesn't want to answer questions because he knows he doesn't know.
There was no question there. There was no question. He was making statements, by the way. You should know the difference between a statement and a question.
You know that he's responsible for all the things. How can you trust him that he's going to be a good candidate if we've already seen that he's proven that he's not a good candidate? Under his
I'd rather have someone that's experienced.
Oh, he's experienced. Oh, okay.
But wouldn't the more experienced person be Kamala?
Previous.
I mean, Kamala is a career politician. Like she was. She's also been elected 5 times. Like she's been elected as a.
Not elected as this as representative.
She was.
You know how nominations work?
400,000 votes.
You know, Trump did not. You know, Trump did not participate in the primary either. You know, he didn't participate. So do you know how that works? Actually, the delegates.
Emotional supporters.
Yeah. So you still get.
She's a little emotional.
No, bro.
I mean, I want to go back to the to your income. I don't see how you make less than 400,000. So Kamala's promising more tax breaks for you specifically.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm calling cap on the whole situation. I'm sorry.
I mean, just
Been convinced to vote for Donald Trump. Right now, I'm voting.
I still haven't been convinced to vote for Harris.
I mean, are you just not going to answer my question?
Like Donald
What's your question?
You make less than $400,000. You say you own 2 businesses, so that means that you will be having greater tax cuts.
If you go to sunbiz.org, I can give you the name.
It's. I mean, I believe you. I'm not saying that you're lying about owning 2 businesses. I'm questioning you will have better tax cuts under Kamala.
I don't have an issue with the taxes. I just know when a Democrat's in office, my income takes a dip versus a Republican.
Well, I mean, look at your income.
That's strictly false, though. Like you realize you pay more in taxes now than you would pay if Kamala makes it in office.
Got it. So me as a business owner, you're going to tell me that it's false.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you that it's false. It's been proven multiple times by multiple people, multiple.
When you print that much money, the inflation goes up. And right after Donald Trump got out of office,
Inflation went up, and more specifically, inflation went up when Trump did not want to make deals.
That's more misinformation again. Right after Trump got off,
businesses started buying.
It's not misinformation. It's public information that you can look up.
Inflation went up due to the American Rescue Act bill. You might want to go Google who
That is so false. Oh my gosh.
9.1%. A lot of expert economists warned Biden about passing that bill. Might want to go do research.
So all these expert economists that you listen to, yet you won't listen to the multiple. In fact, all expert economists all disagree on Trump's bills. Every single expert economist. There's not one economist that agrees with Trump's plans.
You must have got that off the season.
He can't even tell you.
All he says is right. Okay, I have a question. How do
Wait, ask Big Dusty. What policy are you going to benefit from that you're not benefit? What policy you're going to benefit from? Because we're currently under Trump's tax.
I'll make it real easy for you. I'm voting for Trump, not Harris.
But why? Why do you understand?
Because I can. Because you have 2 choices.
Trump's tax policy, inflation is still here, so inflation is why everything is going like.
Yeah, so inflation is at 2.4%.
Thanks to
Inflation is 2 point whatever. Then why are things so
Biden and Harris.
it was not the American Rescue bill. I need you to do. I mean, can you even tell me when inflation started? Can you tell me when inflation started and when did they sign the American Rescue Bill?
Summers, right? And then
when did it all start? When did it?
If McDonald's is going to charge you $6 Egg McMuffin and you still buy it, are they going to lower it? Are they going to lower the price if you continue to buy it? No, they don't have to.
because you're going to continue to go stand. You're behind in the line in a line with 20
I wish
cars
this
by a
made some logical
$6. Are you saying that McDonald's is priced?
I wish to.
Yeah, that's their but one
That is not a reality, dude. That is not
that's the
Hey, appreciate that, Corey.
she's not gonna listen. Keep on talking.
It's gonna be. I'm sorry.
I have a separate question. How do you feel about Trump's tariffs bill? His tax on tariffs.
The thing where Biden kept and added more.
U.S. Who pays for
Well, let him answer. Let him answer.
who pays for the cost of tariffs?
The same ones that Biden kept in place and added more.
He no actually.
There we go again.
He only kept it in. He only kept it in place because of retaliation.
A little bit more research.
You don't want to talk about how Trump got his ass
do a little bit more.
He only kept. Biden only kept those tariffs in place because of retaliation tariffs.
Who pays the
Go
price?
do a little bit more research.
You don't know the answer.
Go do a little bit more research. You haven't done any research. You haven't done
I don't think you can answer a simple question.
You can turn on CNN.
And CNN is his only answer.
You can tell the CNN.
Finish, then you'll be educated and understand. It would go slightly up until the market levels because those companies were like, you know what, I can make stuff here in the U.S. I can open up a secondary company for
You're going to pay more money for it being produced
for distribution, and then there will not be taxed on it, and the price will go down, and there'll be more jobs in the U.S. That's the whole point of the tariffs.
That's great.
To build more jobs in the U.S.
But you do realize that the reason they don't have jobs in the U.S. now, right?
Regurgitate what they hear on CNN News.
I mean, I'm trying to have like a debate here, but you won't answer me. Like, you guys realize what will happen if you do realize why jobs aren't in the U.S. in the first place, right?
4.1 misinformation again. But
0.1.
So let's talk about the job report. 12,000 jobs created.
12,000. That's ridiculous.
12,000 jobs. How many states are there? Let's divide that by 74. 200.
Manufacturing jobs, the exact ones that he's trying to bring back, supposedly.
And if you take away the government jobs, they actually produce negative. So tell me again why I should be voting for her?
During COVID.
No, I never said that. I'm just letting you know, if you take away the government jobs, it was negative. I can tell you don't read the job report.
No, bro, you don't read nothing.
I can tell you don't read the job report from the feds.
Anyway, so how do you argue
talking point?
while Donald Trump was president, he got rid of 2.7 million U.S. jobs? You can look that up.
When was that?
Yeah. He
What's
doesn't.
the date and year?
You don't know that.
What's the date and year? He's the one that made the claim. What's the date and year?
2016 to 2020.
Pull up the data and go on the big screen.
I can't pull that up.
Got it. So you're just taking
You know all this research, yet you don't know that.
supporters of social media. Interesting.
That's hilarious.
Anybody else confirm that, please? Like just a quick
No.
search. 2.7 million
And what year and month was that?
In Biden,
Please don't let that be COVID. Please don't let that be COVID, because I'll bring up other countries on how they're Trump.
Okay, COVID got rid of 24 million jobs. Donald Trump was personally responsible for 2.7 million. In total, I think it was like 25.3 million jobs were lost under Donald Trump. He was only responsible for 2.7. COVID was responsible for 22.4. Obviously, COVID did but when he started the tariffs and then the retaliatory
The same one.
But you're not realizing that they're retaliatory tariffs. You can't just take away the tariffs that.
Because he made the statement about retaliatory. Now you're gonna.
I've been saying that. You just aren't listening.
No, that's the first time you said
That is not the first time I've said that.
You know, really now he's a retaliatory.
Hey, wait. Give me a second. So we got pre-pandemic job growth between 2017 and 2020. United States economy added 6.6 million jobs.
All you're gonna get is a whole bunch of CNN talking points for them three. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
That's all.
We got 6.6 million.
That's just regurgitating what they heard off CNN.
All you're gonna hear from Big Dusty.
I'm not embarrassed to say
Oh, there goes the emotional supporter again.
I'm not embarrassed to say
Same, bro. You can tell him it doesn't matter.
There goes the emotional supporter.
And the jobs that were returned are just return jobs, and companies, the way they set them up, when you're returning from, let's say you're working remotely and then you have to work in person, they just change the job code so that way it's reported as a new job. And then plus in the statistic that Biden had for increasing new jobs, he added part-time jobs, which was not equivalent to Trump either losing or gaining jobs. So that was just an additional number of jobs. But
So no, but we actually gained
They're
back.
not gonna know that.
Yeah.
No, we gained back the 14 million jobs that we lost.
You don't understand. You didn't hear what I said.
Let me finish, please.
If we're comparing
She
two
doesn't listen.
statistics, if one has part-time jobs and the other one does not have part-time jobs, it's a faulty statistic. It just makes Biden look like he had more jobs when really all those jobs that just returned back to the market, it was because of COVID.
Well, here's the other problem.
Kind of like how he changed the definition of a recession with the GDP. But I wouldn't expect you guys to know that either.
But also, if you want to compare those numbers, Biden actually created jobs, even if it was only 60,000. Donald Trump got rid of 2.7 million while in office. So either way, Donald Trump loses.
No, that's not true at all. There's companies that went under during the pandemic. Actually, numerous companies, especially mom and pop shops, they all went down.
Yeah, I know that was the 22.4.
At 98.67% fatality rate. Something that is really difficult to
Yeah,
I want to add something real quick to what
kind of a big deal.
I just want to know an answer to the 12,000 jobs that were for last month. That's what I want to know.
I want to know about.
I want to see if you guys have an explanation for the 12,000 jobs. I haven't heard nothing yet.
I want to ask something. Yeah, while we're waiting on that one, can you guys also explain to me what you think Harris and any other administration really that's not pushing to get our own resources back? When you go and add taxes towards climate change and things along those lines, fossil fuels, then you go and you get these same exact products being made from China and India, which are the two dirtiest countries in the world. They're making the same exact product that we're going to buy from them, but yet we can't produce it, and they're going to be causing more damage and more pollution.
Well, yeah, I mean, we did have a thing. It was called the Paris.
The Paris Accord.
Yeah, and Donald
It was terrible. Why would we keep? Why would
there are other countries that have to go through industrial revolutions. We were, as a fully developed, more developed.
Why would we be responsible for other countries' revolution?
We have, with great power, great responsibility. Because
I don't think you guys are taking into account how much it will cost if it was American made.
Take care of other countries. They have their own population.
But they aren't as developed. Look, we went through an industrial
I don't think you guys realize how much it'll cost us if we were to make it in America. That's why we ship overseas. That's why we do imports and exports. Like, you guys have this talking point about making jobs back in America, yet you don't realize how much it will cost. It's not basics. I mean, it's
basics. You were talking like that was supposed to be like a mic drop or something.
It's not a mic drop. It's something that you should understand. You guys are talking like it's going to be the same price to make it in America versus making it somewhere else. Yeah, of course, from you, Mr. Fox News. That was upset. That was upsetting.
CNN viewer. Have you looked through the financial disclosure for Harris and how she was paid $500,000 and only paid herself I'm talking about Harris.
Do you defend Donald
Do you even know about that? How about this one? Do you know about the House Resolution Bill 494, the impeachment of Kamala Harris? Do you know about that? Do you know about that? So how does it feel? Do you even know about that bill? House Resolution 494.
Sponsored by only made it to a vote in the House of Representatives?
What's the difference?
No, there is a difference because
It's called the due process.
He's yet to answer any question that we had.
It doesn't work like that overnight.
He's not going to let you talk.
Make sure it's logical.
Can I talk?
Yeah, make sure it is logical.
No, I'm gonna talk. So when Marjorie Taylor Greene came out and said she was going to file articles of impeachment against Joe Biden, and they started a committee on it, remember? Do you know where that committee got? Where it went? It went nowhere. It never went to the House floor for an official vote to impeach Joe Biden. Same thing for that. Wait, hold on.
You know the reason why?
For that
He ended up stepping down.
Are you going to listen? You have to listen.
Biden ended up stepping down.
Same thing for that Republican that
Not the same
sponsored
thing.
that bill to impeach Kamala Harris. It was held up in committees. They
If
never
Harris
got
ends up winning the presidential election, we'll see what happens.
for evidence that Kamala Harris should be impeached. Therefore, the
Do you even know what's in the bill? Do you even know what's in the bill?
to listen.
Do you even know what's in the bill?
What you're talking about.
Do you even know what's in the bill? What's in the bill is related to the border. Do we have a border crisis?
Never went to the House floor for
Yeah. You haven't read the bill. So I'm not even going to speak to you.
something out as well. That is why
Haven't
the
read
House
the bill.
of Representatives currently is the least productive session we have ever seen, and it's held
It
by
doesn't happen overnight.